Hi dolls, Boysnglam here. Welcome back to the dollhouse. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. So you guys, it's been so long since we've been back.
Oh my god, and we suck. We have been away for so long.
No, we don't. So we are going to give you guys a little step-by-step routine that I do on a daily, just on the go.
Okay.
Yeah, now how about that? Let's hop right into this moisturizer. I'm going to pop on this Fenty Beauty
Oh my
SPF.
god, I've been wanting to use
Girl, you have to try it. It's like one of my faves right now. Smells delish. Squirt, squirt. It's like one of my favorites. You only need like 2 pumps.
Oh my god, this smells so good.
Don't forget the neck, because it's SPF. You want to get it on that neck because the sun hits that neck too. You
down
want to
on
be...
the chest. The chest is exposed or whatever.
My chest not out. I put on a collarbone, bitch. So.
We're going with his step by step. What's next?
Brows. Next step, I like to hop in with my primer. I'm totally obsessed with the Tatch's Liquid Silk Canvas. One of my holy grails. Been using this for a while. I'm obsessed with it. I usually do like 2 pumps. Or how many other pumps you want? Maybe you did 3.5. But 2 is ideal. Prep and prime that skin, honey. Next step, I like to hop in with my color corrector. I'm using the LA Color GIRL Pro. This is cheap and affordable, and it gets the job done.
I normally don't use this, but
I'm feeling the dark shadows on my face because I do grow hair on my face. And girl, if you grow hair on your face and you have dark shadow, use this. And I just like to blend her out. I just get a brush and I blend her out to just blend out so it's no harsh line. You can totally blend it out on your eyes. You might have a little bit too much. Yeah. But blend it out. Just blend her out.
Let me see. Oh my god. It might work out.
It might work out.
We're gonna see.
Anything is possible.
Oh god, only thing that can save me right now is the Lord.
I hope.
Woo! Jesus! You better listen to me.
After that's blended out, I like to go in with a setting powder, translucent. I go in with my Lord Mercier.
I mean, but you like a sip. So we even.
Okay. Regroup.
Regroup.
Next, I like to set my face with my translucent powder. I like to set this concealer. First off, I like to put it on a beauty blender, tap it up on the back of my hands. And I go in and set, because I don't want that to bleed into my foundation. So when I'm setting that, I also like to set the areas of my face that I tend to be a bit oily. I like to go in with my foundation. I'm going to be using the Estée Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm going to be using shade Maple Sugar.
Okay. I'm going to use Rich Chestnut.
I use a foundation brush, and I'm going to be using my Makeup by Mario foundation brush.
I'm going to use my Tarte foundation brush. I actually never use those. So.
And sometimes I like to damp my brush. I like to just spray it with a little... Oh.
Cheap shit!
What the fuck? Okay.
Wait, I didn't...
Let's do some of yours.
Oh, yes. Okay, honey.
So I like to damp my brush.
She stays moist.
I like to damp my brush. I like to damp my brush, and then I like to just dab it into my foundation.
I use a board for this little...
And I go over my red areas first that I have on my face just to make sure that's nice and covered. Okay. And I like to get as messy as I please because this is with the brush. So now we're going to go with the beauty blender. We're going to blend that makeup out. Show the girls that you got flawless skin because that's what they love to see in the streets.
I actually never do this and I can already see such a difference. I love it.
Lovely, right, doll? And the girls are like, ooh, ah. That's skin, darling. They say, mother, and I say, yes, daughter. Next step is concealer. I'm going to go in with my Hourglass concealer. I want to go in my face and highlight the areas that I want it to be highlighted. Right here, here, and here. And guess what? Down the strip of that nose because you want it to be snatched. So, do that. So, we're going to go under these eyes.
Okay.
Go down that nose, just to snatch it up. You can make that line as thin as possible. Then I'm going to hit the chin area. Next step, I like to blend that out. First, I like to just start with my chin. Blend that area out. I like to go with the forehead, go here. The reason I like to go with the eyes and the nose last, I like to let that product sit there a little bit longer.
That's smart.
So it can, you know.
You're a smart girl.
Vary. Just a little tricks and tips for the
I
girl.
ain't mad at a little tricks and tricks.
So, if you really want that product to sit there, you can go in and contour next, and I think I am, so let's do that. Next step, I'm going to go in with my contour. I'm going to be using the Fenty Suede Contour Matte Stick. I like to go here in the cheekbone area, so just go on under your cheek. Find your natural cheek line. You can do a little kissy face, you can do whatever you like. So I hit that cheek line, the cheekbone.
Okay.
It's a little. Next, I like to go here in the hairline. I also, because we're wearing laces, so I like to put a little in the hairline to darken it up.
Who's wearing the lace?
Girl, you. After that, I'm going to go in and blend mine. So what I do, I like to blend my product upwards on my cheeks. So next, I like to go in and blend out the concealer that I have left under my eyes and down my nose. See? That leaves much more product there. And I love that. And I like to blend that down into my contour. So we're going to go down the middle of that nose and blend that down. Keep that small as possible. And I want to keep that longer because, of course, I want the concealer to stay long because we have to wear masks when we go outside. We have to wear masks when we get into Ubers. We have to wear masks everywhere. So it helps the product stay on longer. Just a little tip for you girls.
Just waiting for you.
Okay. I'm a perfectionist. I like to perfect my craft. I'm not a rusher. I'm not a rusher. So next step, I like to set under my eyes and all the areas that I concealed. I'm going to go in next with the translucent Laurier Mercier. You can go in with any setting powder that you have, any yellow tones or anything you want to keep your under eye brightened. So I'm going to go in with my translucent powder, and I'm going to set it with a beauty blender. What I like to do is do that, get it, put the product on, dust it off on the back of my hand. I don't want too much product on, and I want to go in under my eyes, not too close under the eye. Just want to go in and set it, that concealer. Now I like to bake down the middle of my nose and my forehead and just the sides of my nose. So we're going to go here. I'm going to bake here. Go down that nose. And then the sides of the nose to snatch that nose up. While we have that baking.
So happy I'm being a good student.
Totally. You might get an A+ at the end of this, depending on how you look after.
Oh my god, but I get a stick or two.
Maybe.
Mm.
Or a slap across the fucking head. Next step, I like to go in and set the rest of my face that I didn't set with my translucent powder. So I'm going to go in with a powder brush.
Okay.
And you can use any powder brush, but me, I'm going to go with my MakeUp by Mario powder brush. And when I put the powder in, I just like to get that powder down in that brush. I like to spin the brush like this. Blow it. And I like to dust the areas in my face that isn't set already with the other translucent powder. Just go in and set that. Next step, I like to go in with my powder puff. I have a little powder puff that I like to use. It holds powder inside. It already has some in here. So I just like to go in and press that powder into the areas that are just set. Keeps that skin looking seamless and packs that powder in there because you want to keep your makeup set. I like to go in next with my bronzer. I'm just going to be using my Hoola Benefit bronzer. So I like to bronze my cheeks that I just set with my contour. I like to contour that with my bronzer.
Alright.
We're going to just bronze up the forehead area.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I like to go under the chin. Bronze that up. Hide that double chin.
Girl, yours.
Snatch that chin up.
I got a triple chin.
I'm going to go in and cut this line in the space under the
Yeah.
cheeks. So I like to go in just with my translucent Laurier Mercier powder, just the regular one. Go in with a beauty blender, dust it all back with my hand, and just cut the cheek right under that bronzer that we just placed. Next step is time to contour down the nose. Make that nose appear smaller because we all want a narrow nose, child. Now I like to prime my eyelids. I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. So now that we have our eyelids prepped and primed, next step I like to go on my eyeshadows. Today we're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette with Amrezy. I love this one, and it has some colors in here that is just like my natural day-to-day go-to-go look. So we're gonna pop in and use this. I like to go on with New Yorker from this palette. Put a little bit on my blending brush. I wanna blend that all into my eyelid. And what I like to do with it, I like to also, while I'm doing it, I like to blend the front half by the nose up into the eyebrow to give you that cute little model look. Model-esque look. I want you to grab your Morphe 433 brush, and we're gonna go into OG. Clean your brushes. We're gonna go into OG. I'm gonna dip that in there. So what I want you to do is to...
I have a different brush. I'm gonna use my Morphe 456. It's just a bit smaller.
Okay, that might can work. So
what color?
OG. I want you to go into OG. I want you to blend it into your crease line. Just to define that crease a little more.
Since we're going about his way.
You want to be a bad bitch? Come this way.
Okay.
Do that.
Touch me again.
Quite not doing it too right, but let me do it here. There you go. Next time we're going to use our finger. We're going to dip it into Dragon from this palette. It's a gold shimmer. And what I like to do is go over my eyelid and press it into that area. Okay. I like to go in with Georgina. I like to pop that into the end because this is a darker shadow. I like to blend that out into the dark brown. So now we're going to press that powder that we had sitting there baking. Just press it into your skin. So next step, I'm going to go in with my Airbrush Finish by Charlotte Tilbury in shade 2. I like to go with my powder brush and just sweep under my eye area.
And I'm going to use dark 3, and I'm going to use a beauty blender.
Yeah, you can use a beauty blender.
So good.
So good. Makes the skin literally look airbrush. So next step, I like to go on with my blush. I'm going to be using the Sephora one. Sephora brand that I have is called English Rose.
I have a Sephora brand too.
It's cheap and affordable. I love this blush. Just blush your cheeks. Do a little smile. So make sure you blush. Don't be afraid to use it. Next step, I like to go in with my highlighter. I love to use this cream Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. It's here. What I like to do, I like to just put it on the back of my hand first. Or you can use it here first, but I like to put it on the back of my hand and use my beauty blender to apply it so I can control it a little more. So if you don't have any, I can just give you a little.
I need a little more than that.
Girl, bye. So I like to get a beauty blender. I like to dab that here. I like to highlight my cheekbone area.
This is cute.
So cute. Go down the middle of my nose.
Definitely purchasing her.
Boom. Once that's on, I like to go with my lips. Be going in with my Makeup Forever lip liner. It's darker brown. And I like to just outline my lips.
I'm using NYX. I love their dark brown lip liner.
Next, I like to go with my nude lipstick by KKW. I use Nude 4. And you can use whatever shade you have.
I have MAC, and I'm using Persistence.
Yeah, that can work. So just pop that right into the center. Next step, I like to go in with some gloss. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Glossy Lip Oil.
I'm going to use my Dior Volumizer.
That gloss does it for you. It just give you that extra pop. Next step, I like to go on my lashes, and we'll be right back. Lashes. Lashes is on, bitch. We're about to set this face. I'm going to go on and set my face with my Airbrush Finish by Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I love that. Let me go on my... I love it. I was knocked them out.
Ow, ow, ow.
Faces is set. Faces is beat. This is my step-by-step, day-by-day routine. She tried to follow. Lord.
She's definitely cute.
Look at her.
She's cute. I like her.
She's beat to perfection.
I did learn something. I love your method of highlighter. So good. I love it. So it's time to wrap this up because she's done enough talking today. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.